In 1988, students led the movement for democracy in Burma, which resulted in an approximated death toll of 10,000. Once again in 2007, Burmese Buddhist monks led another uprising known as the Saffron Revolution. The monks took a stance for the people of Burma in retaliation to the human rights abuses committed by the military government.
Yes, I'm refugees from Burma.
A student during the time of the 1988 uprising, A.A. Sun came to the U.S. from Burma as a political refugee. Imprisoned for 7 years under the Burmese militaristic regime, San fled to America in search of attaining peace and a new life.
When I get to the prison, I have no energy. I'm defenseless in the prison. Nobody can help because every prison room people suffer because of our own government.
The Burmese government suppresses its people and faces international condemnation for human rights abuses, including human trafficking, child labor, and for the imprisonment of Nobel Peace Prize recipient Aung San Suu Kyi.
Many people suffer with many diseases, AIDS and syphilis, but nobody helps. We are helpless.
The first uprising against the Burmese militaristic regime began in 1988, nearly 20 years ago. And more recently, in 2007, Buddhist monks led the March for Burma's democracy in hopes that the international world hear their cries for freedom. So now the question lies, are people listening now? International headlines read Free Burma as world leaders discuss on the issue of supporting the Burmese people.
Where a military junta has imposed a 19-year reign of fear. Basic freedoms of speech, assembly, and worship are severely restricted.
Boston University students are also raising awareness for the country through many activities, from holding a candlelight vigil to holding rallies.
I was very moved by the situation, and I decided to join a rally that was going on campus. I was raised in a very international environment, so it really hurts me to see when other people from other countries are not very passionate about what's going on.
The United Nations and the United States pride themselves on being promoters of peace and democracy and human rights, and I mean, if that's truly what we stand for, we should look into what's the type of situations that are going on in countries like Burma, where people are getting killed and are living under oppressive governments.
I asked him, why you came here? What is the reason they arrest you? And they said, because the government suspects some people involved in the revolution, and then they arrest the whole village. So women bring the baby and they came to the prison. This is violations of human rights. The war is supposed to help us, but nobody can communicate with the wall.
A librarian and attends UMass Boston, educating herself in English and politics. She says she wants to make an impact on people in liberating Burma. For Inside Boston, I'm Kaye.